I got one of Treehouse's sweet, somewhat pastry-ish stouts. It's called All That Is and Whatever, and All That Is and All That Ever Will Be. And it just says milk stout on here, but they do use cacao nibs and a blend of their favorite coffees. So it's basically like a mocha milk stout. I'm assuming there's lactose in it. Sometimes they mention lactose in their descriptions and on labels of their milk stout. Sometimes they don't. Or sometimes they don't. But I think they usually do use lactose. Maybe I can contact them on Twitter, see what they say. So this one has really high ratings on the internet. It's almost 4.5, but it's only 6.5% alcohol, which makes it a little bit low for Treehouse and the general whole pastry, super sweet, thick, sweet stout category. This was canned exactly a month ago, so it should be nice and flavorful. I had a little bit of this after I got it, and it was very, very intense. Big on the mocha, big on the flavorings. And you can see really, really dark. Almost pitch black. I can see through the stream a little bit. I'm guessing it's the additives that are making it super dark too, because it doesn't have a big roasty, burnt, overuse of roasted barley kind of smell. It is just the most delicious mocha smell that I can imagine. Really, really rich dark chocolate. And the coffee blends in so well. It's kind of a fruitier coffee notes. I'm getting vanilla, I'm getting toasted marshmallow, campfire, s'mores, without the graham crackers, of course. Malted milk balls. It smells like dessert, and it's nice that it's in a smaller package, lower ABV. Though this was the most expensive can that I got when I was there. Surprisingly, this was like 50 cents more than King Julius a can. But I guess it's because they use a lot of expensive chocolate and coffee in it. But really, really big on the chocolate, and it just smells like melted, smooth, awesome, dark chocolate. It's not 100% dark. It's not all super roasty coffee. It's definitely on the more sweet end of those. It's not like you take just 100% dark cocoa and French roast and throw them in here. It's not that at all. It definitely smells like a milder adjuncts. Yep. Yeah, you got to be in the mood for this. I'm not often in the mood for something like this, but right now, it's smelling real good. Yeah, same flavor basically. There's some spicy, earthy notes that come in. Some kind of brown, sugary, not quite molasses, but almost there. Yeah, this is really nice. I guess it's lower ABV a little bit than Founder's Breakfast Stout, but it's somewhat comparable, I would say, though everything is amped up. The mouthfeel is not ultra rich and thick, but it is, not 9%. Maybe some very, very slight dark fruit notes. It is pretty silky on the tongue. Not the silkiest of the Treehouse beers I've had. And nor is it that sweet. It's not as sweet as some of their bigger ones. Some of their 8 to 9% stouts, which is kind of nice because it's giving you all these nice sweet aromas and flavors. But it finishes with a good amount of dryness. It's not like a bitter char or anything like you get from some coffee stouts. But it's just enough. It's more like the bitterness from when you eat a whole bunch of dark chocolate. It's really sweet at first, but then the tannins build up. It has kind of some tannic-like bitterness, I guess. But even saying that much, this is a beer to share. Probably still a lot of calories in here. unless you love the pastry stouts and you drink them all by yourself. I would share this with someone, especially because it's expensive and it's kind of special. I guess they do brew this one quite a bit. I'd never had it before. I'm a big fan. I'd give it like 4.25, close to 4.5, I guess. Now it's almost a slight cola thing coming through in the nose. But mocha is the main driving force, even though it gets a little spicy and nutty. Some people might wish it were a little bit thicker. On another day, maybe I'd be like, yeah, it's a bit thin, like a lot of people just like to say. Seems like you look up any stout ratings and reviews, you're gonna find a couple people, even if it's the thickest, richest thing, a few people are gonna be like, it's a bit thin. But this is exactly what it needs to be. So that's it. Bye.